You know, I don't think I've come across any individual yet that says that they don't like watching movies or they don't have a specific favorite TV show that they enjoy, or even, somebody that enjoys surfing through a YouTube channel. So today, in leadership traits in comparison to movie titles, I want to talk to you guys about another movie. I'll probably say one of my favorite movie, or should I say one of my top three favorite World War II movies. I personally enjoy World War II movies, and this movie is Saving Private Ryan. A phenomenal movie. Just the opening scene with the whole battlefield. I mean, it's phenomenal. You weren't sure to watch, all the gun explosions, or just to count how many bullets were fired, or how many bodies were just being, killed in that particular opening scene. But it was just phenomenal. And even though the whole movie starts out with a big bang, you're probably hearing a lot of noise in the background. I'm just trying to create that kind of a World War II type of a movie atmosphere. But anyway, what's so interesting about this movie is, let me give you a quick background before I share the leadership lesson, is you have a character by the name of John Miller, who's played by Tom Hanks, and he's being put in that's Captain John Miller. He's put in on a very unique assignment, that he's supposed to go out there and find Private Ryan, and to actually pull him out of war and bring back to the family. Why? Because already Private Ryan had, I believe it was 3 of his brothers that got killed in the war, so they were able to get an official government letter. I believe it was from the president. I'm just trying to refresh my memory. And so Captain Miller, who's played by Tom Hanks, he put together a group of other soldiers, and they said, you know what, Marines, let's go out there and look for him and save him. And that's what it's called, Saving Private Ryan. But what's so interesting is in the beginning and the opening of the scene, hopefully I'm not going to spoil it for you, is you see this elderly gentleman going through a graveyard. Then he comes up to a specific grave, and he goes down on his knees, starts crying. Only later in the movie we understand that was actually Private Ryan himself, that he's remembering that there was this group of individuals, or at least in this case, John Miller, Captain John Miller, who was played by Tom Hanks, that went out there and sacrificed life. So today, the life principle, or the leadership principle that I want to share with you, is teamwork. So you had Tom Hanks, the main actor, who's the captain. He gathered together a small group of other soldiers. I believe there were some Marines. They said, you know what, we have an assignment. It's a very unique assignment. It may sound very weird, but we have to work together to go save this particular individual, who is called Private Ryan. And obviously, as the movie goes on, they go through different battlefields, and one by one, these individuals in this group are getting killed. And eventually, towards the end of the movie, Captain John Miller himself, who's played by Tom Hanks, ends up sacrificing his life. And I think literally one of the most valuable lessons that we can take away for us as leaders, as individuals, is teamwork. Because in order for you to achieve something that may seem impossible, something that may seem ridiculous, like in the case of this movie, it's like, we're at war, really? We got to go out there in the middle of who knows where and try to, find this Private Ryan just to save him. And you know what? They eventually succeeded. And here's the thing, and the challenge for us, that if we want to be successful just in our business, if we want to be successful even in a family between a husband and a wife, if we want to be successful in any type of, even when it comes to sports, we have to understand the value and the principle of teamwork. John Maxwell said it this way: teamwork makes the dream work. Or team, as somebody would interpret T, together, E, everyone, A achieves A more. That's how you would interpret a team. So I guess, as I wrap this up, one of the valuable lessons that we can learn from the movie Saving Private Ryan is that if we work together as a team, it doesn't matter what obstacles we'll go through. It doesn't matter, what price we may have to pay. It doesn't matter, maybe in the process you may even lose a few people, depending, whatever business organization you might be part of. But eventually, if you work together as a team, you will achieve that specific goal. You will achieve that specific task. And at the end of it all, obviously, it's going to bring great reward. Like in this case, they were able to save Private Ryan, and obviously he ended up living, having a family, and was the one that was told us the story of how it all happened, at least in the opening of the scene. So hopefully this was a valuable lesson for you guys. Why don't you leave some of your comments below if you watch this movie, some of the valuable life principles or leadership principles that you learned from the movies Saving Private Ryan, maybe some of the takeaways that I can also learn from you. All right, my friend, thank you for sticking around. Until next time.